The Honda Monkey blends retro charm with modern performance. Its 124cc single-cylinder engine, lightweight design, and playful styling make every ride around town fun and easy. If you love unique mini bikes with personality and reliability, join us to know more. The Monkey is tiny in footprint, yet it's built like a real motorcycle. Proper suspension, real brakes, and a full-on manual gearbox. Honda's own numbers tell the story: a 45.0-inch wheelbase, 30.5-inch seat height, and a curb weight of 231 pounds with a full tank. That compact packaging is the Monkey's entire personality. You can thread it through tight streets, park it almost anywhere, and wrestle it around at walking speed without breaking a sweat. Approachable for new riders and addictive for experienced ones, it's designed for grin per mile rather than high-speed performance. Building on this foundation, the Monkey's powertrain emphasizes reliable fun. Honda keeps the Monkey's heart uncomplicated, a 124cc air-cooled single-cylinder four-stroke with programmed fuel injection. The brochure notes it's the same 124cc air-cooled single used in the latest Grom, and Honda's point is clear: this engine is about reliable, repeatable fun, not drama. Fuel injection also matters more than people think on a small bike. Cleaner cold starts, smoother response, and less fussy behavior when temperatures or elevation change. The Monkey's motor won't rip your arms off, but it doesn't need to, especially given its urban focus. Next, the manual gearbox complements this accessible power. One of the Monkey's biggest charms is that it's not an automatic toy, it's a 5-speed manual. That turns every short trip into something interactive. Clutch work, clean upshifts, little bursts of acceleration, and the satisfaction of nailing your timing. On a small displacement bike, gears are your power adder, and Honda gives you enough ratios to keep the engine in its happy place as speeds rise and fall. It also means the Monkey works as a skill builder. New riders can learn clutch control on a bike that's physically unintimidating, while experienced riders can enjoy the mechanical, analog feel that modern bikes sometimes sand away. In other words, the transmission is a big reason the Monkey feels like a mini motorcycle, not a novelty. Honda fits a 31mm inverted fork with 4.3 inches of travel up front and dual rear shocks with 4.0 inches of travel out back. The brochure calls the inverted fork a major upgrade over the original Monkey concept because it improves control, confidence, and road feedback. Translation: it doesn't just look cool, it helps the front end feel more planted when you're braking, cornering, or dealing with choppy pavement. Combine that with the Monkey's short wheelbase and light weight, and you get a bike that changes direction quickly but doesn't feel sketchy. While it's not a sport bike, it's surprisingly composed for what it is, especially at the exact speeds you'll ride it most. To complement this composed chassis, Honda equips the Monkey with capable brakes and ABS. The Monkey uses a single 220mm front disc with ABS and a 190mm rear disc. Honda specifically highlights the standard front-wheel ABS as a confidence booster in less than ideal conditions, such as wet pavement or compromised road surfaces. On a lightweight bike with chunky tires, front brake control is everything, especially for newer riders who are still learning how quickly traction can disappear. ABS won't bend physics, but it can prevent that classic panic squeeze that locks the front. The result is a Monkey that feels friendly when the road isn't perfect. For a bike that invites spontaneous detours and everyday errands, that added safety margin makes a lot of sense. Honda specs 12-inch wheels with a 120 by 80 by 12 front tire and a 130 by 80 by 12 rear tire. Those tall sidewall tires are a huge part of the Monkey experience. Honda calls them chunky tires that provide excellent grip while also absorbing bumps and rough road surfaces. That sidewall gives you a little extra cushion, which pairs nicely with the suspension travel to make the Monkey feel comfortable on imperfect city streets. And visually, it's iconic. Small wheel, fat tire, compact stance, upright bars. The Monkey looks like it wants to hop curbs. Don't. And chase side streets. Do. It's not an off-road bike, but it feels like an adventure even when you're just going to grab coffee. Comfort and ease of use are further enhanced by well-considered ergonomics. Honda leans hard into approachability. The Monkey's seat height is 30.5 inches, and the brochure emphasizes how the low seat and light weight make it easy to maneuver and ride, whether you're flat-footing it into a parking space or stopped at a long light. The riding position is upright and relaxed, which matters on a bike designed for fun at sane speeds. You're not folded into a race crouch, you're perched like you're riding a BMX that grew an engine. That posture boosts visibility in traffic, reduces wrist strain, and makes the Monkey feel instantly intuitive. For smaller riders, the low seat can be a deal maker. For taller riders, it's still fun, just expect a compact fit that feels more playful than touring. The Monkey isn't trying to be invisible, it's built to get stared at, photographed, and talked about. Honda frames the whole concept as retro looks with real Honda fun, pairing classic mini bike proportions with modern hardware and lighting. For 2026 in the US lineup, Honda lists matte black metallic as the available color. That blacked out look gives the Monkey a tougher, more modern edge while keeping the instantly recognizable silhouette. The charm is that it looks like a classic, but you're not dealing with classic bike headaches. It's a style piece that you can actually use daily, and that's why people form emotional attachments to these things. Not just about appearances, the Monkey integrates useful technology for daily riding. Honda points out LED lighting, like the LED tail light, as a practical win, bright, modern visibility without bulky old-school housings. The Monkey's modern tech pitch is about small, meaningful upgrades that make the bike easier to live with, not about drowning you in menus. That fits the Monkey's personality. You want to hop on and go, not manage a dashboard ecosystem. Even small touches, clean lighting, fuel injection, and ABS add up to a bike that behaves predictably, starts easily, and stays visible in traffic. On a mini motorcycle, being seen is safety. And because the Monkey's mission is simple fun, Honda's check choices stay aligned with the ride more, fiddle less philosophy. Honda lists the Monkey's base manufacturer's suggested retail price at $4,399, plus a $300 destination charge. For fuel economy, Honda publishes an estimate of 162.6 miles per gallon, with the usual disclaimer that real-world results vary with riding, maintenance, conditions, accessories, and load. It also carries a transferable, unlimited mileage limited warranty for 1 year, with optional extended coverage available through Honda Care. Put that together, and the Monkey makes a strong case as a second bike, or a daily short trip machine, relatively attainable up front, potentially very light on fuel, and backed by Honda's mainstream support network. It won't replace a big bike for highway touring, but it can absolutely replace a lot of boring car trips, and do it with a smile.